Hi, my name is Henk Nagel. I'm originally from Holland and I worked for 4 years at Hope Rehab.
And I'm Luke Richardson. I'm originally from Australia, now living in Asia.
And today we're going to talk about King Baby. King Baby, it's a term that Tom Cunningham came up with. Tom Cunningham from the Hazelden Foundation. And he used it to describe the dry drunk syndrome. Now, in my words, the dry drunk syndrome is that when an addict stops drinking and using, but still thinks, behaves and acts like in addiction. And in years of addiction we develop character traits, personality traits that really serve the addiction, to satisfy the addiction. And after years of addiction, when we stop using, we still have those traits, and they can really work against us. And there's quite a variety of traits, and mostly linked to low self-esteem, and it could be approval-seeking behavior some people do, and while they try to boost their self-esteem by looking for the approval, but they're constantly dependent on the approval to gain a bit of self-esteem. And then you have people in addiction have difficulty sustaining healthy relationships, and that's something they need to look at, like, hey, what am I doing that pushes people away? And you have other people have feelings of not fitting in, and they can even feel lonely in a group full of people, like, hey, I still feel lonely, I feel like I don't fit in. And here at Hope Rehab we look at those traits, and what traits are yours, and what's helping you when you want to build a life of recovery, and what's working against you if you want to build a life of recovery. And we put those things on the table and we work with that, and it's something that's extremely beneficial for people who want to get their life on track, that we look at those skills and see, hey, what can we do better, and how are we going to do that, and in what way can we support you by implementing those changes.
Thanks, Hank. Yeah. So what we're doing here at Hope Rehab is we're teaching how to live a life of recovery. And to live a life of recovery, you need to look at all of the personality traits and patterns that created that life of addiction. And it does not end the moment that drugs or alcohol leave your life. It's a rebuilding process of the relationships you have in life, the way you value money, the way you value other people's time. And we find a lot of those patterns from the King Baby do need to be addressed.
So here at Hope we look a lot at behavior patterns, because when people arrive at Hope they still have all their behaviors and characteristics of the addict. Although they have stopped using when they arrive, they're left with all the behaviors and the behavior patterns, and King Baby is one of the tools we use to identify the patterns and look at what's helpful and what works against you.
So what is the solution? That's the question, right, Hank? So once we've identified these patterns and identified that they've been detrimental to life, detrimental to relationships, and most of all detrimental to happiness, once we've identified these patterns we can begin working on them. And at Hope we have a strong routine to snap you out of those old patterns. The basics of getting up at the same time every day, early in the morning, exercising and creating new routines. The process of taking on a mindful practice, however that works. We do have many different ways to take on a mindful practice here, and to begin to listen within to our inner voice, not to those old desires, to those old impulses. The community work, by attending group, working with others, listening to what others have got to say about their lives and what they've learned. It creates a new momentum to bring in new patterns. So we find that the King Baby is a very repetitious pattern. It's the same thing over and over, and it stops happiness. It stops moving forward in life. And so that's what we try to break that cycle here and lead a new way at Hope.
And of course, King Baby is a huge topic, and today we're going to do a short video. But I hope you got some things out of it, some stuff to think about. Thank you for watching this video. I wish you a very nice day.
Thanks guys, thanks so much.